Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is fine. So from this video onwards, we will be revising the data structure graph and all its related concepts, and after that we will be solving some good interview based questions on graphs. So let's start by the definition. A graph is basically a non-linear data structure which consists of a finite set of vertices that we can also call as nodes and a set of edges which connect a pair of nodes. So you can see here, this is a node and this is a node, and the one that connects this pair of node is called an edge. Hence the edge connects the nodes, and nodes are the individual data elements of the graphs. So now moving ahead, now let's discuss what are the types of graphs. Here you can see a graph that has 5 vertices, or we can say 5 nodes. But what type of graph it is? It's an undirected graph. So now what is an undirected graph? An undirected graph is a graph that is only that has only undirected edges, and we don't know in which direction it is going. Let's say we have a graph like this. Here you can see that the edges have directions associated to it. So hence we can say that this is an directed graph and this is an undirected graph. Let's look at various terminologies related to graph. So at first we will discuss about the directed one. The directed one has two terms, the origin and the destination. What is the origin? The origin is the one, it is known as the first end point of the edge. Let's see this example. Here E is the origin to this edge, okay, and B is the destination to this edge. So this one is the origin and this one is the destination, and it is only possible if the whole graph is a directed graph, not in the case of undirected one, because in that case we don't know which one is the origin and which one is the destination. There is no direction associated to the edge, hence we can't differentiate between origin and destination. Now let's look at some other terminologies related to graph. What is the degree of a node? The degree of a node is basically the number of edges incoming and outgoing from that node. So here you can see the degree is 1, 2, 3. Here the degree is 1, 2. The degree of C is 2. The degree of A is 2. But that comes to another question. What if this graph is directed? When the graph becomes directed, there are two more terminologies associated to it: in degree and the out degree. So when we are using the term in degree, out degree, we are basically referring to the directed graph, not the undirected graph, because these terms can only exist in a directed graph. Let's see how. So the in degree basically means the total number of incoming edges connected to a vertex. The total number of incoming edges. So for this node, the in degree would be 2. Why? Because the total number of incoming edges, look at the arrows, the incoming edges to that particular node, the number is 2. Hence the in degree for this node is 2. So what's the out degree for this? The total number of outgoing edges. So for this node, no edges are going outside from it, so the out degree would be 0. But what is the out degree of this node? The out degree would be 2. Why? Because 2 edges are going outside from it. Next we will talk about path. So what is a path? A path is a sequence of alternate nodes and edges that start at a node and end at the other node. So let's see what will be the path here. An example of path here would be ACD, AC, AB, AB, AC, ACD. All these will be examples of path in this undirected graph. But what will be some kind of examples in the directed one? AB would be a path here, because you can see that we are moving from A to B and the direction given is in this side, but we cannot write BA as a path. We have to be very careful in this, because we have to look at the direction to which that edge is pointing. Only then we can decide that it's a path. Another point to note that in this undirected graph, A, C, D, A won't be a path because we have to keep everything distinct. If this gets repeated, then it won't be a path. The last remaining point in this introduction is that the presence of cycle inside a graph. So here we can see that every node is reachable from other nodes. So hence we can say that this undirected graph is a cyclic graph as well. We can directly say it as an undirected cyclic graph. But in case of the directed one, we have to see if we can reach a particular node and again we start moving from a particular node and we can come back to that particular node. Then we can say that a cycle is present. Let's see. Can we come back to A from A? From A we can go to C, then to D, then to E, then to B, but we can't come back to A. So here you can see that it's not possible to have a cycle. Likewise in B, from B we can't go anywhere. From E, if we go to B, we can't come back to E. So here we can say that this is a directed acyclic graph. Directed acyclic graph. If the graph had been like this, let's see, like this, not this, but in this direction. Here we can say that from A we can directly come back to A again. If we start moving from A, we can directly come back to A again. Hence this is a directed cyclic graph. So that's all for all the terminologies related to graph. Now we will move on to the further videos.